Hi everybody, today is September 28th and I'm doing a video, and I promised you all I'd be making a video today because I had one of the most amazing weekends I've ever had in my life. I was able to go to Boston and participate in a conference for patient advocates for Biogen IDEC that are taking Tysabri and Avonex as well. But as you know, I'm on Tysabri, and I was able to meet people from all over, and it was one of the greatest things I've ever been involved with in my life. And I want to thank Pam and Nicole. You put together a beautiful conference that was very successful, and all of you that work at Biogen that helped put it together, you deserve so much credit because you did such an amazing job, and we all truly enjoyed it. And I'm really looking forward to next year's conference. So thank you, and it was great. But I wanted to talk about a couple things that were really important to me. First, I want to talk about some people that I was able to talk to quite a bit. And I want to start with Javier from Chicago, and he and I were able to meet on YouTube. He saw my videos and said, I'm a patient advocate and I'll be meeting you in Boston. So I was really looking forward to meeting him, and even though my flight was delayed on Thursday and I was so tired when I arrived, I heard when I was walking by the room that everyone was in, I heard, Lauren! And it was him, and I was so excited. And I have a message for you, and I hope this sounds okay. I'm going to say, fue un placer de conocerte. I hope that sounded right. But I also wanted to say hi to Eve in Florida. We had breakfast, and thank you for the Motrin that you gave me, because I had some wine and beer, and that really helped me yesterday morning. So thanks for that, Eve. And Tim from San Diego, I thought this was great because he also used to work in television. He even worked in Providence with Matt Lauer before Matt Lauer went to the Today Show. So I thought that was really interesting. And Stacy from Oklahoma, it was really nice speaking with you. Erica from Alaska, I thought it was incredible that you came from Alaska. And then Sherry from North Dakota, you're such a sweetheart. So I'm really glad I got to meet you. And we were able to listen to amazing speakers. There was a doctor and a few other speakers. And this is one of the funniest stories that I thought from the weekend. Ethan Becker is a phenomenal speaker. He's actually a speech coach. And he spoke to us a few times, and he was really great. And he was telling us, he was helping us as to what to do if you get nervous. And he said, you know, some people when they are speaking publicly, they'll shake, or they get nervous at the knees, or they turn red, or they start sweating. And you hear from the back, a woman said, "Hey, Ethan," she said, "we have MS. That happens anyway." And I thought that was funny because it's so true. I mean, I've had tremors at my speeches, and that has nothing to do with me being nervous because I don't get nervous in front of big crowds. So I thought that was really funny. But I have to say, my favorite part of the whole weekend was talking to other patients, other patient advocates, who are, especially those that are taking Tysabri. We've all seen such wonderful results, and it was just really nice to be able to sit there at breakfast or lunch and talk and say, does this ever happen to you? Or this happened to me, and this is what I did. And I found out about something that made me feel very normal. I would have these twitches. They actually started when I was in high school, before I knew I had MS. I would feel it, like it happens all over my body. Like I'll feel it in my arm or in my hip, or by my knee, and I'll say, okay, in 5 seconds my leg is gonna kick out. I tell that to my family all the time. I'm like, okay, watch for it. It's gonna kick. It's gonna kick. Wait, and then it kicks. And I'm like, is that normal? I asked some of the people, and it was actually Tim from San Diego. He was like, Lauren, he's like, that's a spasm. that's from MS. He's like, that's totally normal. So I was like, oh my gosh, that it's so nice to get questions answered by other people who are going through exactly what you're going through. And that was my favorite part, because we're like a family, you know. Having MS, we try to make the best of it, and we all agree with each other. Stay positive, take care of yourself, and we can overcome it. And another great thing was when we were in a smaller meeting, and at this point, everybody in this group was on Tysabri. And so the Biogen representative said, okay, everybody that's been on Tysabri for 6 months, raise your hand. So I raised my hand, and then she said 12 months. And I'm actually taking my 11th infusion tomorrow morning, but she kept going on, you know, 12 months, 15 months, 24 months. And all of those that were taking Tysabri for 20 months or more, she said, okay, what have you noticed? What differences have happened in your life? And there were a handful of people who used to be in wheelchairs, and after being on Tysabri for that amount of time, now they can walk. And it brought tears to my eyes, because I thought, what a wonderful thing. And this has been so helpful. This drug has been so helpful for me and all of the people that I met this weekend. And that's why I make these videos, because I think it's really important to let you all know that this is for real. It really does help. And I'm just so glad that I had the opportunity to talk face to face with people that are very similar to me. And I really would like to thank Biogen IDEC for giving us this beautiful conference, and thank you for giving us Tysabri, because I feel very grateful, and I'm going to keep moving forward and just try to be the best I can be. So thank you all. I hope you watched the video, and I'll be making another one soon. Have a great week. Bye.